Yeah, let's go to political reporter John Fenolio. He's in our newsroom tonight with more on the memo and reaction to it. John.
Corded Rick, the president is bashing Democrats on TV and on Twitter following the release of the memo, which seeks to rebut Republican claims of FBI abuse in the ongoing Russia investigation.
The Democratic memo was written in response to a Republican memo, which alleges the FBI used questionable information to obtain search warrants against Trump campaign advisor Carter Page. The Dems memo makes several key points. One, the DOJ FISA warrant request was based on compelling evidence Trump campaign advisor Carter Page was helping Russian intelligence activities in the U.S. Two, the FBI had an independent basis for investigating Carter Page's activities during the campaign, the transition period, and after the inauguration. And three, that a FISA warrant was not used to spy on Mr. Trump or his campaign. Representative Adam Schiff tells KTLA the Democratic memo is an attempt to set the record straight because the GOP memo is misleading and omits key facts.
What our memo does is simply supply the facts that were presented to the FISA court that were left out. And those facts show that the FBI had every reason to believe Carter Page may be acting as an agent of a foreign power. And in fact, that the Russians had not only approached Page, but had approached one of the other of only 5 foreign policy advisors to candidate Trump, George Papadopoulos.
California Representative Devin Nunes, who wrote the GOP memo, criticized the Dems version at the conservative CPAC convention.
What you basically will read in the Democratic memo is they are advocating that it's okay for the FBI and DOJ to use political dirt paid for by one campaign and use it against the other campaign.
Representative Schiff disagrees.
Well, the Republicans, by cherry-picking information and presenting it in a misleading way, hope to undermine the FBI and indirectly undermine Bob Mueller. Our memo shows just how misleading their effort was and how the FBI was acting appropriately.
What does President Trump think of the Democratic memo and Representative Schiff?
You know, he's a bad guy, but it's certainly the memo was a nothing. That was nothing but a confirmation. And a lot of bad things happened on the other side.
And as you might imagine, the release of the 2 memos has only fueled accusations that the House Intelligence Committee investigation has become deeply partisan. A Senate committee is also conducting its own investigation separate from Special Counsel Robert Mueller's probe. Live in the newsroom, I'm John Fenolio. Court Rick, send it back to you.
Yeah, much more to come on this, John. Thanks.